Hello Toastmasters, my name is Agustin, and today I will be talking about my most inner fear. Well, the first thing that comes to mind when you think of fear may be, I don't know, spiders or roller coasters or dry goods. Mine is beyond the physical. Fear is as human as it gets. Like, we start fearing when we first begin to think and rationalize. When we're little kids and we are afraid of the monster under our bed or darkness, and then we continue to grow up and we start fearing the IRS or getting bold. And that fact is actually my second biggest fear right now. But my greatest fear is actually regret. So there was this time when back in high school when I did volunteering at a hospital, and it was because technically it was visiting the sick. Our school sent a group of people to do it, and I volunteered. I wanted to try it. And by talking to 70-year-olds, 80-year-olds, I feel like I wanted to do shit every minute of my life. What am I talking about? This is the face of regret. They tell you, oh, I wish I had done this when I was young. But picture, when you're that age, you're tired, you're not mobile, maybe limited by a condition, it's over. You cannot start that company you ever wanted. You cannot take that exotic trip to Machu Picchu or Ibiza. You're limited. And time itself, not to bring down on old people, but time is the balance between regret and patience. And I'm not talking about, so for example, you can decide to go work your ass off for let's say 2 years. You go out of your comfort zone and create your company with your own funds and stuff. And you see no results. For those 2 years, you see no results, no profits coming in, you borrow that money, you're worried about paying it out. But at the same time, you wake up every day feeling that you're young, that you're as young as ever, because you know your strengths, and you know where you want to go, your end goals. You know where you stand, and what you have to do for it. Take into account, for example, Tesla. Tesla, when it went public in 2010, they didn't make profits until 2018. Imagine being the CEO of that company, Elon Musk. You feel like, oh, what am I doing with my time? I'm actually wasting money. I had to pay back to my debtors, to creditors. But he keeps going, and today he's as successful as he is for a reason. That feeling when people say that they didn't go for it is a lot longer and painful than the actual instant rejection of going for it. It gets as simple as, for example, asking a girl out for, let's say, formal. I don't know if everybody has a formal, and it's my second semester here, but let's say you like this girl from Chem class. Let's give her a name, Sarah. Sarah, and you're talking to her, like, it goes good, but all of a sudden you get shy, and you feel like, oh no, I don't know if I should go for it, what if she says no? But then the next week, you find out another guy, let's call him Chad, actually asks her to do the thing, to the formal, and she says yes. So you see, you're at that date, of the formal staying home, watching the Snapchats, oh, I wish I could ask her, and you feel that regret, and it's gonna bother you for a long time, and that's not healthy. So if you have gone for it, you maybe have gotten a rejection, maybe you went with the whole poster thing, but at least you feel that you were done with it. And right now, entrepreneurs are kind of associated with taking a risk, but they're also mistakenly associated with like making big money, and it's kind of an exclusive tag. Like, not everyone can become an entrepreneur, they say. But it's not about the money that you make that makes you an entrepreneur. It's about how courageous you are to step out of your comfort zone, to strive further, to become a better version of yourself. And they say that negative attitudes create negative behaviors. So when you say, I wish, when you're concentrating to that, you're instantly setting yourself up for failure, because you're gonna keep yourself in that bound where you're comfortable and you're not gonna move further. Now I wanna say that one needs to reflect on what you regret from the past and actually build from it to become a better version of yourself. And that's why I believe regret is the best fear of all, not to brag, but because it actually naturally pushes you out of your bounds. So thank you.